Hello, my name's Carrie and this is Typical London Girl, and I also have two other YouTube channels. One is My Style Way of Living and Carrie's Educational YouTube channel. So today is a Truth About Parenting video all about teaching kids to be respectful to others. It's something that really should start from an early age until they live full. So it's all about, setting a good example. So if there's somebody working behind you, open the door for that person. If somebody opens the door for you, you say thank you. And I will always remind Henry, my son, to always say please and thank you. It does go a long way when you are courteous and you acknowledge courtesy behaviour. When I was a kid, I was often told off by the way I spoke to people, and sometimes we often can say things in a way that does offend someone, even though it was not meant to be. And when you have children, you'll find that they will copy. So it's good for you to teach them good manners from early on. So, for example, when they finish their dinner, they wait until everybody else is finished before getting off their seat. It's all about saying thank you for the food that's been given to you, and it's just common practice. It doesn't have to be overboard. Giving somebody a reward, but when you do acknowledge somebody's done a good thing, it can be rewarding for you and for them. So it is very important for kids to understand about manners and understand about being polite, because basically you're helping them grow into being respectful adults one day. And so that should start from a very early age. As soon as they are aware of the world, as soon as they start talking, the two words that you should be teaching them is yes please and thank you. Just those 4 words, basically. Thank you, yes please. It's just something that's simple. And the more you do it, the more they will do it. The other thing is obviously bad language. Now, watching TV shows. Now, Henry's really got into watching Only Fools and Horses, and I didn't realise how across the line that is, because he now copies the faces, stop it you tart, and it's like, no Henry, don't say those words. So it's like, do we ban him from watching that TV show now? So you can watch it, but you're not to copy all the words. It's very tricky. But if you just say to him, Henry, not nice words, say not, you can watch it, but say nice words, making them so that they can watch it, but not to copy everything. And if they get out of hand and say, right, we're turning it off because I don't want you to have such bad language, and I would ban my son from watching the Jeremy Kyle show, because of the fact I didn't like the fact they would be shouting, and I didn't want Henry to think that that's how you communicate to somebody, by screaming and shouting at someone. And so and it teaches a lot about yourself as well. It makes you put yourself into a good example, so they don't feed it off from you. And it's sometimes hard, because if you're driving, my son's dad learnt to drive sort of later on in his life, and since he's been driving, he sometimes swears out loud and forgets, like we all do. But you do have to care of it, because kids will copy, and you can't underestimate kids, and they will say it in the right context if you do the same. So set an example. Use other words like oh shoot, oh sugar, is fine, but not the other words, if you understand what I mean. I know I was swearing in videos because it gets out your age, but for kids, to grow up and know better, the less you swear, the less they'll swear. And that's what it boils down to. Set an example, and if somebody opens the door for you, or say thank you, If someone, now I get the ump when I open the door to somebody and they've not acknowledged it. Because like, excuse me, I didn't need to open that door, but I did. Could you please acknowledge it? Because it's like, well, next time I won't do it again. And is that a bad way of thinking about it? I don't think so, because it should come hand in hand. Someone's done you a good deed, you say thank you. If you do someone else a good deed, I expect the same. And that's not having true expectation. It's just what I like to see in people. It's their manners, their courtesy, and how they are in terms of body language. Giving the correct body language, not stomping. Because Henry's got through the phase now being quite stroppy, and it does become a bit of like too much. And so I have to say to him that I'll help you, Henry, but I can't stand the whining and the moaning. Stop moaning. Let's figure out ways to compromise, but stop whining. Stop shouting and hollering, because it's not going to get you anywhere. And you do need to curb your voice as well. I don't realise I'm shouting when I am, so I've had to really work on that myself. And I think talking to him in a steady voice has worked out better than ranting and raving. And we all get it wrong. I've got it wrong so many times, but I learn. Parenting is about learning too, and you learn as you go. So teach your kids to say thank you. Teach your kids to say yes please. Teach your kids to not leave the table until everybody's finished. Teach them where to put their plate and their knife and fork. Teach them about doing the washing up. Teach them about drying up dishes. Teach them about doing the laundry. Teach them about cleaning the car. It all comes hand in hand. And the more you do it, the more they will turn out to be wonderful human beings that are polite and courteous, because that's what we want for our children. We want the best. And being rude to somebody isn't the way to go. So, I hope this helps you. I will do more videos on Truth About Parenting coming up. And just to let you know, I'm going to be filming on regular days. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Fridays will be when I'll be putting up videos. So if you'd like to continue watching my videos, remember to subscribe, and that will basically notify you when I upload a video to my YouTube channel. And so I hope that helps you. I do write loads of blogs, which I'm going to link down below. If you'd like to check them out. I also write books on Amazon.com under the three names Carrie Challoner, which is spelled Challloner, Carrie Holmes, Holmes spelled as Holmes, and Carrie Lee Holmes. So if you'd like to check them out, you can. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.